Good morning, commanders. Hey, well, it's morning for me. Well, it's actually in late afternoon, but I'm a late sleeper. Early afternoon, not late afternoon. So I wanted to make a video, and it doesn't matter what time of day it is. I wanted to make a video because I am suffering from a bug right now. You can see that two of my ships are supposed to be in a outpost capture. I'll go zoom in on these guys. And you can see they're just floating around. I've got 32 of 72. Problem is, I started this like, I don't know, maybe 7 o'clock last night, maybe 8 o'clock. I thought they're supposed to be 2 hours or 6 hours. So there's obviously a problem here. So I'm going to submit a Scopely ticket. And why am I making this video? Well, one, to just demonstrate at least one type of bug that occurs, so that you can actually see it happening, what it looks like. So if it's happening to you, you can also recognize it quickly. But the other reason is to show how to submit a Scopely ticket. So I'll just tell you kind of what I did or what I do. You go. First thing is you could just type in Scopely support in your favorite browser, and something like this should come up. If it doesn't, you could refine it a little bit. But what you're looking for is customer support from Scopely. And then you're going to find the game, and you'll go here. So this is Star Trek Fleet Command. We're going to go ahead and click on this little button there. And then it's going to ask us what we want to do. Now, there's some things when you submort to the Scopely. No, when you submit a Scopely ticket, there are some things that you are asked to provide, and so I won't show those here, but I'll just show you the process. So this little guy comes up here. I know some of you are probably wondering, why is he making a video on this? There's a couple people in my alliance just the other day that were having some problems, and they were asking how to get to support and how to submit a ticket. So I thought, part of the great thing about the internet and YouTube in particular is, sharing information. So some of you may not need this at all. I'm sure many of you have probably done this 1,000 times. But for those of you who need to know, especially if you're engaging in this content, because it is, we'll say unstable, this would probably be useful for some of you, especially if you want to get your ships back. So anyway, what you do is you basically you're going to say your ships are stuck, or my ships are stuck, Now, sometimes you can just go here like to these known issues. So let's go there first. Armada limit error, outpost timed out. So that's not this is what we're really looking at right here, right? So I don't know if we can do anything. I mean, I'm going to submit a ticket, but you can see if you go to these known issues, you'll see there, and maybe if you're doing something with the outpost right now, you'll know that, oh, okay, this is something to mine. Outpost timed out, stuck ships and outpost. Let me take a sip of my coffee. If I don't have that, I can't function. Let's see, and then, well, so we don't have these right now, but you can look here to see if what you're experiencing is a known issue, in which case you can decide if you're going to go through the effort of submitting a ticket. Now, this is really what we want to look at. See, I haven't tried to summon my ships yet. And what I'm going to do is, if I can summon my ship, let's see, where is it? Where are you? If I can summon my ship and get it home, so this is what happens when you do it. It says, oh, warning, once the ship is undocked, it won't be able to go back. Interesting. I'm going to get my ship back because it should have been completed. And let's see. Yeah, see, it's not coming home. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. I'm going to confirm it. So really, this is not a stuck ship issue then, because my ships are coming home. This is really an uncompleted outpost. So let's see if one of those is there. Yeah, this is it. So this is not fixed, right? Outpost suddenly stopped attacking, spawning hostiles in the middle of battle. Status fixed. So it's not fixed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see. I should have left my ships there and taken a screenshot. But since I've got the video of it, I can just take a screenshot of the video and show that my guys were there, and you know, and that's probably what I'll do. So anyway, when you go back to doing your customer support, what you'll do is you'll say, "Hey, I'm probably going to do this. I'm just going to take this because it's a known issue. I'm going to use their words, and then it's going to think through, and it's going to say, oh, well, it's going to be like, oh, it still doesn't really do much. Then you have to pick what you think it's in. And here I'm going to say, let's see, purchase issues. Is this recording? I want to make sure it's recording. Okay, good. Let's see. Probably technical issue or bug. So this is where you have to put in some information that is private. So you go, I'll tell you where to get it, but I'm not going to show it. So you go here, you're going to go to your settings, okay, right there. And then when you click on that, there's going to be a section that says, I think it's game ID or player ID or something like that. There's a little button at the very end of that or at the start of it that says copy the information. And then so you copy that and then you'll paste it into the chat. So I'm going to pause for just a moment while I get this done. So I hopefully we can get through the process. Okay, so I'm not going to scroll up on the chat here, but I'll just show you what was the end result. So you go in, put in your player ID, and then it asks you, I think, for your email address, which you, oddly enough, you have the option to provide it or not provide it. It's up to you. I provide it just so they can get into contact with me. And then you give it the description of your problem. Now, in my case, because I listed the outpost timed out, I was able to kind of go through a process of it, like an AI search, and it asked me which one of these I had. I selected it. And then it says something like, well, what it says here, it says, kindly note that many reported issues like this one will get resolved relatively quickly, but sometimes it can take a bit longer to get to the bottom of the technical issue or bug. We thank you for your patience about this. Kindly note that you won't receive any customer responses after this, as the team is already aware of the issue. So in this case, I'm not expecting much. I'm not sure what I'm going to get back. Like if I'm going to get it, I did a 53. So I know I can complete it. So hopefully they'll give me all the stuff that should have come with the completion of the outpost. Obviously my ships aren't stuck, but it did time out. So hopefully they'll just give me. I hope they don't just give me the start back. That would be kind of a slap in the face. Since it's 6 hours, this is the problem with creating content that is such a time investment, right? Like. If it was a 15-second timeout and I didn't lose much time or access to resources, giving me back the start would be perfectly fine and acceptable. But this was a 6-hour allotment of resources that didn't complete. I hope the compensation for this situation is to give me what I would have gotten in place. But I'll let you know what it was. I've never had too bad of a problem with Scopely support, but I've never, fortunately, experienced a lot of the more hard-edged problems with the game. I'm not sure why. I've just been lucky that way. This is the first time I've experienced one of the bigger, more impactful bugs. So we'll see what they do. Most of the time, most of the bugs I've ever experienced have been just like a stuck ship on a node or something like that. So it's not been too big of a deal. But that's the process. So if you find yourself needing to contact Scopely support, you can browse support in your search engine, go to Scopely support, pick your game, click on it, and then fill out the information. Thanks everyone. Have a good day. Have fun planning. Oh, by the way, if you like this video, if you like my content, please click like and subscribe. And in the comments, tell me what kind of stuff you would like me and my style of sharing information, what you'd like me to cover. All the other content creators have their own style, and some of them have more access to better information than I do. I'm sharing what I'm learning. So if there's something you want me to cover or share with you that I do, let me know. Thanks a lot.